Anthony. Welcome to episode 2 of the Bullet Journal Breakdown series. That's actually 4, but episode 2 of the Bullet Journal Breakdown series. I hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. Today's video is going to be all about future logs. Future logs, how they work, what they are, what to use them for, how many ways you can set them up, because there's so many different ways. And so I'm going to stop blabbering and let's get right on into setting up these future logs and what they are. Future logs stores entries that have specific dates that fall outside of the current month. An example is it's January 2nd and someone asks to have a meeting on February 2nd. This will go in your future log. Usually goes in front of your journal with your collections. Most people use their future logs for tasks, events, and goals. Future logs are usually represented by a backwards facing arrow to reschedule the tasks from your daily or weekly spread to the future log. So I'm going to be setting up with 5 future logs for you guys to get some inspiration. The first one is I'm calling this the monthly future log because it's basically a month at a glance but used as a future log. So you can set this up for how many months you think this journal may last you, and it's essentially used like a monthly calendar. So you draw out the calendar. This is a simple 6x6 calendar, and I try to keep these very simple and neutral so you guys don't have to try and take away things to make it your own and just add them. So I'm just drawing in the calendar boxes. Like I said, they're 6x6, and this calendar is going to be able to have a event section, task list for weeks for each week of the month, and a monthly goal / task list. And this is easy because you have a monthly calendar to visually represent the days of the week and the days of the month, so you guys can see how busy you are visually. And then you have a task list to the side, so you guys have any tasks that don't follow a specific day, you can still write them down. And then you also have like your monthly goals section or your monthly intentions, whatever, and you can take away or add things to this. Like I said, it's just really simple. That's why I made these simple spreads, so you guys can just take away or add if you need to. So I'm also filling in each spread because I feel like seeing a spread filled in helps me visualize how I could use it more. Future log is what I like to call the rolling future log, and this is because it functions like a rolling weekly. And if you don't know how rolling weekly functions, it's basically where you write a task out and then you have the whole week to basically get it done, and whatever day you get it done, you mark that X off, or if you migrate it to another day. So I decided to take that and run with it and use it as a future log. So therefore we have the first box as the 12 months of the year, and the last box is for the event section. So the first box is obviously 12, and the last box is 14 spaces wide. And how this works is you write the event in the event section, and whatever month it falls under, you go to that month, and whatever day is on, you write that day number in that month's box. So like I said, it's the New Year's, so I go to January, then I write 1 in January, and you do so on for all your events. I don't think this is good for anyone who has a lot of events. This can get a lot of chaotic, so I recommend this is keep on one spread, or split it up to where the first half is for the first half of the year, the second one's for the second half of the year. This next future log is a Dutch door future log. So I just cut off half the page, and I'm going in and write in numbers 1 through 31, and I'm using this Dutch door so I can be able to see the numbers line from January to May. So I'm just splitting it up. This works like a number kind of monthly log, and this is bad if you have a lot of events in the month. So if you have a lot of events, I wouldn't necessarily use this. I would kind of stick to one of those more spacious kind of future logs that I have set up in this video. But this Dutch door flap is, like I said, to be able to see the numbers from both sides of the flap. And then on the side you can see the most is the task and note section, and I feel like just having a nice little task succession just to get any like yearly tasks done, and the notes to write out like test dates or just things that are important that you need to keep an eye at that could get lost in your monthly planning. And as you can see, it gets a little chaotic when you have a lot of events. So this is for someone who doesn't have a lot of events, or maybe you want to just make this for school, or you can even do that where you have one side of the store for school, one side for personal. So there's a lot of different ways for you guys to set this up. I like to call this the brainstorming future log because you split the page in half, which gives you 4 months at a glance, where you can write down your events and then you can have a space to just brainstorm for that month, or the events, the tasks, whatever I have. For January, I have the events, and then have brainstorm for my mom's birthday gift. You can have it for spring break, things you want to do, your goals, tasks, whatever you want. This is just a brainstorming for you guys to see. So I just filled in 1 month, and then I did the rest of the months off camera so you guys can see that later and into the final flip through. And this next one, the camera cut off for me, but this is one of your basic kind of future logs, but I kind of spiced it up a little bit. So we have 6 months at a glance, which is January through June, and I split them up using these dividing lines, and each one is 12 spaces wide with 1 space in between. And so I'm lettering in the months of the year, and then I'm going to divide this box into halves for school and personal reasons. So then therefore you have that still visual division between school and personal, so things don't blend in, and you can also see where each event falls under. And I stress this all the time, that keeping your school and personal life separate helps you out in the long run. You will thank me if you just divide your school tasks from your personal tasks. Trust me, it works out. So I just wrote no school in June because I don't have school in June, but if you do, write your school instead. And so that is it. Alright, so I hope you guys got something from that. Like I said, future logs are a very important part of the bullet journal, not series. There's just the bullet journal in general. It keeps track of all those upcoming events and tasks you don't have your mom set up for. So if you guys got some inspiration from it, learn something new, want to start a bullet journal, because if you want to start a bullet journal, just check out all the links in my description box below. They are my favorite and my essentials and the stuff I use in this video today. And that is really it for this video. If you guys enjoy it, look out for episode 3. It's going to be on my channel again. It's all about habit trackers. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye.